Hi guys, good morning. This is the first video I am filming since I set up this kitchen and I'm actually very excited. It's been about 3 weeks since I set this up, but I've just not had the strength and the mental capacity to start filming something. So today we're going to be making, um, is it chicken butter? I be butter chicken and naan. So um, I got a recipe online and it calls for 250 gram of chicken. I won't lie to you guys, I don't have a weighing scale, so I just eyeballed this because it should be about quarter of a kilo. Boneless, I already cut it into chunks. Then it calls for about two medium tomatoes. But considering the Oyibo size and our size, I figured I'll just use three. And it also calls for small onion. So this is it. Calls for butter, calls for well, I want to put cheese, and it's supposed to be, what's it called? The cheese that is grated, but this is what I have, and we're going to make it work by fire by force. For plain yogurt, but I use Greek yogurt, and it says I can substitute. It says I can use unsweetened Greek yogurt. That's what I have here. Then I have pepper, ginger, and garlic paste, and over here I have flour for the naan, and I have oil and baking powder in the background. So I think we're going to start with marinating the chicken. So let's get started. To put in the chicken first. And after the chicken, it says to put in 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon is supposed to be leveled, but it works. 1 teaspoon of curry. It says masala curry, or you can use any curry you have. 1 teaspoon here. It also calls for 1 teaspoon of paprika. So this would help with color as well. 1 teaspoon ginger and garlic paste, or half a teaspoon of salt. I can eyeball that one, the quantity I need for this chicken, and this is okay. So we're going to cover this up and allow it to sit. It says to sit for 30 minutes, but to be honest, I don't have 30 minutes. So, but we'll figure out something. So the way I want to do this, I want to have the bread dough resting. I be the naan dough. I want to have that resting. Then I can prep the things for the sauce, and then I'll just get into the sauce, fry the naan, and it's ready. So for naan, it calls for 1 cup of flour, a half teaspoon, warm water. Warm water is quarter cup. I'm going to add the yogurt, oil, and water. 1 tablespoon of oil, 2 tablespoons of yogurt. This kitchen set thing I got it's been the most useful. I love it so much. I literally use it every day. I just hope it can do this for me. I think I'm just going to mix with my hand. So it says to knead this for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a lot of time. I've done my best, guys. I'm going to cover this and allow it to rest. So I have this pepper here, so I don't forget to put pepper, and I think I already forgot to. I really want a bit of spice in it, just a little, nothing overboard. So I'm going to put in about this much. The pepper is not hot, so don't worry. 1 tablespoon oil, melt some butter. 1 teaspoon ginger and garlic paste. Yeah, so we have 1 teaspoon of paprika. It also calls for half teaspoon of sugar, which I think I'm going to skip actually. Half cup of milk or half cup of plain yogurt. I'm going to do quarter milk, quarter yogurt. Milk. I'm going to do now is to chop this. I told you guys I use this thing every day. You'll see how pretty that is. Tomatoes next. The recipe says blended. And with this chopper, I can do anything. So pan on fire, we're going to drizzle in a little bit of oil and stir fry the chicken. The chicken. Now you don't want the pan too hot because you know this has yogurt, so we don't want it to burn. For the bread, I know the next thing to do is to roll it into shapes, flatten it, put my cheese in between, and just set it aside for frying. Oh my god, this place smells so good. I've also just remembered that I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm just going to use my hand to kind of like flatten it. So it says to put the cheese in the middle before flattening it, close it up, pinch it, then try to flatten it like this. I also don't have a rolling pin, so I can't even think of anything I can use to flatten this a bit more. I'm going to leave it like this. Let it be small like this. Better safe than sorry. You know that I can't seem to focus when you're getting close to me. We're like a broken record spinning round. So this place smells like an Indian restaurant already. Like I can perceive, see perceive. I can perceive the aroma you'd normally get from this chicken butter. So I just know I'm on the right track. So I'm going to take this out. Finely chopped onion. It also says to put in the butter. So because 2 tablespoons of butter. So this is the butter. So this is non-stick. For this one, I don't need any oil. I can decide to rub just a little bit of butter, but there's no need. I think I should use the smaller burner so that I can get this thing I want. Okay, so that other frying pan is hot. I'm going to put in the remaining oil, the ginger, garlic, paprika. Let's add the remaining things. And it also said that using Greek yogurt may make it a bit tangy. So it's why I want to mix milk and the yogurt. I could blend this for a finer texture. Should I not? I personally feel like I don't mind the rough back of the chicken. Should be on low heat. Taste it. I'm supposed to add coriander or whatever fresh leaves I have. But guess what? I don't have any because let me tell you guys how I decided on making this. Yesterday evening, I saw someone making this on Instagram and I just said, you know what, I'm going to make this morning. And this morning, because I would have the energy to film for YouTube. So here we are, guys. For the first time, I think that this is just perfect. Supposed to rub a bit of butter over it, and that's what I'm going to do. Just a tiny weeny little bit. I've come to the end of myself. So because it's my first time making this, I should give you guys a taste test. And ooh, okay, look at that. It's not draw, and the bread is supposed to be softer, but maybe because I didn't need it for long. But this is fine. So because I think that my sauce is a solid 8/10, but I think my naan bread is 5. Naan bread could be better, but overall, it tastes really good. I like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would see you in my next video. If there's any food you haven't made before, you haven't eaten before, and you want me to try that, I'm willing to do that. See you guys. Bye.